Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the first stream here for the spring 2026 semester. I will be your host, Noah Bowers, and I'm so happy to be back here on the AU Esports Twitch channel. Tonight, we got ourselves a good one. It is back to the Marvel Rivals roster. That was a pleasant surprise last semester. First semester we've ever had a team competing under Marvel Rivals, and they made it all the way to the second round of the playoffs for the NECC division title. Very good showing for them for their first time ever competing at a level such as this. And we're going to jump right back into them here in Game 1 versus a familiar opponent, Temple University. Let's take a look. Let me know if it's too loud for you guys. We're doing picks and bans right now here on Heaven, Domination here for Game 1. This is going to be a best of 5, so first to 3 games will win. Augusta University will be on the blue side, Team 1. Temple University will be on Team 2 side, the red team. Already, Augusta University has chosen to ban Venom and Rocket Raccoon, and they're going to go ahead and protect Frost and protect Magneto, one of the most powerful tanks so far in the game. There's been a couple of new character additions since last time we competed, so bear with me if we see any new characters that I might not be too entirely familiar with, but we'll be learning as we go, as we always do here on the channel. Also a reminder that this is on a 3-minute delay, so I am in the future for you all. I can't see exactly what you guys type in live, but that's for competitive integrity. Namor will be the last ban here for Augusta University. That's interesting because Skyjet Ping was pretty good on the Namor last semester. You might see some new names here on the roster. I believe we have a couple of new substitutes, but majority of the starting roster is returning here on the Marvel Rivals roster. We do have one member that I think will have to leave potentially halfway through, maybe Game 2, Game 3 due to scheduling reasons, but we have a lot of subs here today that should be able to take their place if that happens. So we'll have a full 6 stack here the whole time. We'll hop on board here with Skyjet Pink first of all. I gotta turn that down a little loud in my ears. Hopefully it's not too loud in your ears, but you guys let me know in the chat. Game 1 underway. Our Valorant team did compete yesterday. I almost forgot to mention. They did start their season yesterday. We had some actual technical difficulties here at the Georgia Cyber Center due to the recent winter ice storm that just passed through over the weekend. They had it closed down on Monday. So we weren't able to stream, but they did compete versus NC State. Unfortunately, we lost 0-2 to them. So we're starting the season with a loss, but they'll bounce back. It's another returning roster, all the same members, and they're looking very good. But now we can focus here on Marvel Rivals. We will not be having an Overwatch team this semester. In fact, a couple of the members that used to be on Overwatch are now joining us here on the Marvel Rivals team. That just kind of goes to show how the player population has pretty much exploded here on Marvel Rivals in recent times as 2 members of the Jaguars will go down here. Video is my game on the Magic. Putting in a lot of damage so far here. Out the gate. Nate Stryker, what's going on? I see you in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Forky as well. One of our youngest supporters probably of the stream. Shouts out to you. And so far, Temple University establishing so much map presence here on this initial point. Augusta University has been bullied off and hasn't really been able to get too much going here in the initial team fight. Skyjet Pink trying to make a move here. Hop on board with Champagne. Here on the Winter Soldier. Ooh, gets caught out. It was a good grapple. Yeah, 3-minute delay is an L, unfortunately. Can I name all the new players? I'll have to double check, Lettuce. 'Cause I think we added like 5 or 6 new names. But here, I can get the full list of our roster for you. And Temple University is just continuing to be aggressive on this point. I don't know if a single member of Augusta University has gotten a kill yet. No, we haven't. This has been in complete and total domination so far here from Temple University. As the video is my game, the magic yet again here for the Temple Owls, continuing to be a nuisance. Skyjet Pink got them weak for a second, but Ultimate's going to come through to force a ton of healing. That's going to keep everybody nice and healthy here on the point for Temple University to force this contest. Skyjet Pink just trying to block the magic ultimate that was just invested. And they are able to shut it down. That's huge by Mammon on the Doctor Strange to take that out. Champagne Paw is actually going to get 2 kills. Make that 3. A triple kill here for our Winter Soldier. As we will finally take over the objective. And the Jaguars will finally be on the board. Stopping on the goal line, 99% mark. Temple University now going to take some time to reconvene, potentially work their way back onto the point. All they need to do is pretty much get one team wipe and convert the point, and they'll take this first half here of game 1. Nice kill from Mr. Fantastic, and Skyjet Pink is going to get another kill as well as they continue to push the aggressive. They've actually moved all the way off of the point here. They're going to try and keep them trapped in their spawn. Really establish more presence as the Jaguars have now passed the 50% threshold. And this is looking closer and closer now. Champagne needs to be careful here. Could be caught out if he's not careful. He's going to get behind the Doctor Strange and Emma Frost. They can take up some more of that damage. He's going to get rid of some of the group walls as well. Just get rid of as much enemy utility as they can. Doctor Strange will go down, so Mammon gets caught. That's going to open up a chink in the armor here for Temple University. As they move onto the point, Augusta University has to contest here. Magneto is going to get another kill on the other tanks. That's just going to leave Thunder and Koofy. Here we go. Mr. Fantastic Ultimate is going to try and use the bounce back and damage to keep them in it. Another kill. Wow, Koofy doing as much as he can to keep this alive. Skyjet Pink is able to come back. Gets another kill onto the Magneto. Triple. What an insane combo there from Mr. Fantastic and Emma Frost. Skyjet Pink and Koofy did all they could and absolutely steal the first half, or the first objective, excuse me, from Temple University. I'm not even, I see what you guys are typing in chat. I'm not going to mention it. Take a look at the scoreboard as we go into point 2 here in game 1. Koofy actually leading the way with 13 eliminations, 10k damage, far and away leading the lobby. Excuse me, no, Skyjet Pink is actually leading the lobby just barely with 1,000 more damage. Already good damage. That Groot is looking very hurt. Skyjet Pink tastes blood in the water. Heals come in, keep him alive for now, but if they can take that out, that'll be huge. Oh my gosh, they take out the magic immediately. Nice little combo there from Comic and Sky, as they're going to go ahead and push the aggression now. Tanks out of the way. The damage dealers are looking very squishy, and Skyjet Pink, oh my goodness. Just an absolute massacre. Goes in for the double. Oh, tries to get the triple. Is going to not get too aggressive, though. Waits for the heals. Mammon's here. There's an extra shield for Doctor Strange. What's up, Baconator in the chat? Yeah, let me know how the Super Smash Brothers team went. They actually are competing against their first matchup of the season versus Warner University. Unfortunately, they are overlapping, so we will be alternating as the season goes on, streaming the Super Smash Brothers team and the Marvel Rivals team. If any matches get rescheduled, that'll make it even easier to keep track of everything. Comic's going to get another kill here, and he's going to combine with some huge damage from Koofy on the Mr. Fantastic and Skyjet Pink as they get a full team wipe here on Temple University. The Yabbles back to the respawn screen as the Jaguars have already passed the 50% point threshold, excuse me. Oh my gosh, I need to watch Koofy. He's going absolutely ballistic right now. No way he gets 2 more kills out of this. Gets the Groot and the Magnet. Are you kidding me? Koofy Kurama having an absolute masterclass of a game 1 here on the Mr. Fantastic. What are the stats right now? 23 elims, 15,000 damage. Skyjet Pink, the only person in the lobby past him. And the Jaguars have completely taken over game 1. After a little bit of a shaky start, they couldn't even get out of their own spawn initially. They have not looked back. Overtime is in effect as Temple does have a couple members able to contest right here. They're going to invest their ultimate here, but I don't think it'll be enough. Healing is in place here for Augusta. Mr. Fantastic is able to bounce the Winter Soldier off the point for now. Another ultimate being invested here by Augusta University to deal even more damage. The overtime ticker is in effect still. Here comes the Doctor Strange portal just to get members of Temple back onto the point as quickly as possible. But I don't think they're going to be able to do enough damage here. Skyjet Pink, Comic, and Champagne all combined for 3 more kills. Make that a 4th from Sky. And that is going to be game 1. Handedly taken by Augusta University. We'll take a look at the final scoreboard here. I just want to... They gave the MVP to Skyjet Pink, who is obviously one of our most consistent players, returning again from last semester in the fall. 21,000 damage dealt, 21,000 damage blocked. I mean, you can't ask for much more than that. That is clinical Marvel Rivals gameplay, but not to be outdone by Koofy Kurama on Mr. Fantastic. 16,000 damage done, 15.8 thousand damage blocked. 10 final hits, 14 final hits from Skyjet Pink. Champagne with 10 final hits themselves. An absolute masterclass. That was only an 8-minute game for game 1. You love to see it. We have to do some more picks and bans for each map and mode going into game 2 here. So we're going to go to a quick break, but when we come back, it'll be game 2. Augusta University is up 1 in this best of 3 series. Don't go anywhere. This is the first match back here in the spring semester, and it's already off to a going on. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, Jaguar fans. We are back here for game 2. We're going to be on Central Park Convergence here. Augusta University took game 1 pretty handedly, I might add. It was a masterclass performance from Skyjet Pink and Koofy, but the whole team effort was phenomenal. The healing was there to keep the tanks alive. The damage healers were supporting, but the tanks were kind of having a show-off little match there. But here we are in the next picks and bans. Sorry, I was checking something in the tournament chat, making sure I wasn't missing anything. The overlay at the top is not updating. Sometimes League OS is a little slow, but the Marvel Rivals UI is updating, so you guys can follow along on that. It is up to date and accurate. So again, Augusta University is banning Venom, protecting Emma Frost. Probably a good move. Skyjet Pink was kind of going crazy with that. I'm actually surprised that that wasn't Temple's first pick to ban. But hey, I guess they don't want us playing Gambit. We're going to ban Rocket Raccoon yet again, and we're going to protect Invisible Woman. Temple's going to protect Groot and Penny Parker as they ban Phoenix, Jean Grey. Interesting. Looks like they omitted a ban there on the final choice. Guess they didn't want to. It's interesting strategy. Let's take a look at what the comp is going to look like here. So we're going to be using Emma Frost yet again. Groot is going to come in. Loki, Moon Knight, one of my favorite characters, by the way, in Marvel Rivals. I hope we get to see a Daredevil in one of these team fights. I love them as well. Augusta University is going to be starting on defense. Temple will be starting on offense. Skyjet Pink already going to go ahead and get some of the Groot wall set up to slow down Temple's advance here. Decent damage being put out here so far from Temple. Sky looks like he missed that Groot wall. He's going to communicate that he saw another member trying to get behind, but you'll notice he tries and puts the Groot walls right behind an enemy character. That's to prevent them from being able to go back behind enemy lines, get behind their tanks. It forces them to stay closer to the engagement for longer. Most of the time you're able to get around it or destroy the wall quick enough that it's not too much of an issue, but if you place them correctly more often, you're able to really sway the momentum of some of these team fights just by limiting the player movements. Good damage here from Temple University. And he talks about collegiate deadlock team. We actually have had some interest in it. And they do have a collegiate deadlock league already, if I'm not mistaken. I'm guessing we won't have a lot of players totally invested in competing in that until it's officially released. I do know it has a pretty decent population already, though. But yeah, we're probably going to wait till full release for that. But who knows? You know, that's all up to the students and what they're interested in. They'll have to let me know. Moon Knight Ultimate comes in here from Temple University, and that's going to pretty much team wipe all of AU as they will finally get onto the point with about 2 minutes remaining. They're going to be up to 60%. They should be able to get the full conquest here. And they will. So now the vehicle, the escort, will be on the move. Hammond's going to get taken out by the other invisible woman here. Let's swap over to the Loki, see what damage we can be getting done here. Goofy on the Iron Man. I like that a lot. A lot more mobility. You're able to cover a lot more ground. And hopefully deal a decent amount of damage while being a harder target to hit. Nice! Pull there. Is able to take out the Moon Knight. Was not expecting to be able to get taken up on the high ground there, but Iron Man obviously doesn't care about that. They destroy the bridge too, gives them less cover to work around. He's gonna get another kill. A Skyjet Pink gets a double, make that a triple. Champagne Paw is gonna basically force a full team wipe there, as the only member alive from Temple is gonna be the Moon Knight that just came off of the respawn. So nice slow down there from the Jaguars. On board with Sky here on the Groot. Oh, I just left as soon as he went into his ultimate. He's going to get a double kill as he takes out Moon Knight and the Star-Lord. Here comes the Maximum Pulse. Oh, he's going to be taken out by the Magneto as he pops it. Great play from a Rural Zero there on Temple. Where do I think Giannis is going? Isn't the trade deadline like tomorrow? I just saw James Harden's going to the Cavs. I hope he's finally able to live up to his superstar potential. He's done it before, but he's kind of had some problems in his last few stops. Brooklyn, LA. So, but Giannis, I'd love him to go to Minnesota. I think that'd be cool. Or Miami Heat. I think those are the two highest aura teams that he could go to. Respectfully. A lot of deaths go the way of the Jaguars here as we move away from the NBA trade deadline talks. And that's going to pretty much confirm very little contest potential here. That's going to get the halfway mark here for Temple University. And they have their time extended to 3 minutes. So the Jaguars are going to have to really lock in here. Now, this is a pretty good choke point that they can slow progress down if they're able to get some damage and get up in the power positions here. But so far, still have a lot of members trying to return from spawn. Finally, we get some momentum here. The Groot walls can do a lot of helpful work here with just how tight this space is. I would love to see some contests here. There we go. Koofy and Champagne. And the Johnny Storm are able to get, or the Human Torch, excuse me. Get some great kills here. The Fire Tornadoes able to deal so much damage in these enclosed spaces. There we go. Unofficial team wipe there. So get them off of the escort. Slow it down. Say it, let us in the Dodgers? No. Different sports. But yeah, they have unlimited money. It's kind of crazy. There should be a salary cap in the MLB. Changed my mind. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I'm so surprised that there's not one already. Just, I can't believe we've been contesting for this long in this choke point. Doctor Strange Ultimate is going to be invested here. The Jaguars We're not going to be able to get away from this Moon Knight ultimate. That's going to deal a lot of damage. And leave Champagne, the Human Torch, alone here to contest the point. And it's not going to be enough. So a minute and a half, and it looks like they are going to be able to make it all the way to this point. We might have one last Hail Mary attempt at a last-ditch stand. Here we go. Emma Frost ultimate being invested here on the side of Augusta University, as well as the Hella ultimate. Koofy's able to get some damage here. Oh my goodness! Huge combo there from Champagne and Sky. They will be able to get the team wipe, and it's going to be 1 minute remaining. Hey, don't be... Nate, I see you dissing my football talks from last semester. Challenger was going crazy on Rocket League last semester, though. Unfortunate that he won't be returning this semester. That was always fun. Huge choke point potential here. And the Groot walls are doing so much to slow him down, as they only have 30 seconds left to even get close to the point. They should be able to get a kill here. Nice! Moon Knight goes down. Wonderful stuff here from Skyjet Pink. The walls again, forcing the retreat and slowing things down. Comic's able to get a kill on the Magneto, and that's going to pretty much be a give up there on the side of Temple. As with 13 seconds left, they are not able to get a single toe onto the point. So 107 meters is going to be the distance to beat here for the Jaguars. I think we could do that. Chad, I think we can do that. Do a quick tab check here. So we're switching sides. Who's leading in final hits right now? Skyj Pink. Psh, what's new? What's new? Let's take a look at the healing. Who's doing the most healing? Comic. 26,000, almost 27,000 healing. 17 assists as well. Putting in some major work there on the support role. Same with Thunder. 24k healing. And 23 assists. I didn't even notice that. My goodness. Augusta University will now be on the attack. They have to make it to 107 meters remaining. If they can just pass that without time expiring, we'll be good to go.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready. Doctor Strange, wow.
We're in this together, Tandy Bowen. Get the stars out of your eyes and let us fight.
Whoa.
The fate of many worlds is at stake. It is a mighty quest.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Mod him is great. Okay, here onto the point. Augusta University already making some great progress. Oh my god. So many members of Temple just went down here. Unrelenting force from Sky and Koofy. Oh my gosh, make that a triple. With 5.5 minutes, Augusta University already got the escort on the move. I want to hop on board with Mr. Fantastic here. Oh my goodness, he gets stolen by the... Oh, I'm forgetting his name. Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier gets immediately traded. And Koofy's able to get away with his life. This is going to be on a cheeky little flank here. Up on the high ground on the bridge. Healing bubble is there. Keeps some of them alive. But is he going to be able to get some decent damage on a lot of these tanks here? They do have to worry. Video does have the Moon Knight ultimate ready and waiting. Punisher could be taken out here in his turret form. I don't know how Koofy stays alive here. There goes the rural Magneto and Moon Knight combo ultimate to pretty much team wipe Augusta University. Nicely done there from Temple. They timed up their abilities to try. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Look at the movement from Thunder. He's dodging bullets there like Neo just for a second. Eventually we'll get taken out. But now that's 3 ultimates now online here for the Jaguars. Ability to be used. Invisible Woman ultimate going to be invested here, as well as the Cloak and Dagger on the side of Temple. Augusta University is not going to be able to really push the point until those get taken care of. Nice movement from Sky. Trying to use his wall to get up on the high ground. Wasn't quite tall enough, but it avoided some of the damage that was on the ground. Champagne with a double kill. Make that a triple thanks to the help of Sky. And they're going to be able to get the full team up here as everybody's going to collapse here onto the Moon Knight and Invisible Woman and their Groot. And with 3.5 minutes remaining, Augusta University should be able to reach this second halfway marker without any contest. Oh, here comes the Doctor Strange portal. So, excuse me, they will be contested here. Goal line stand. Oh, my damage. Champagne putting in a masterclass right here. Him and Mr. Fantastic are going to combine for basically another unofficial team wipe, and they have a free shot at the spawn as well as the portal was still there. 4.5 minutes remain, and Augusta University are well on their way to hitting that 107 marker. Ooh, shots coming. Punisher there. Naaman on the Doctor Strange. Getting some nice needed berry here. This is the choke point that can really slow teams down. So if Augusta University can just stabilize here, get at least 1 or 2 picks, can really open this up. They're able to take down Punisher's turret mode. That is helpful. Need to watch out for this Moon Knight ultimate. Gemini is going to take out Comic, one of our healers. So that's going to slow down Augusta University's push just a tad. Champagne needs to be coupled here. It gets healed thanks to the cloak and dagger. Thunder keeping him alive. They have to back away for just a moment. 3.5 minutes now. Still plenty of time. As we're already at halfway where we need to be. Nice hits from Sky on the flying target there. There we go. This could be a good collapse here. Curious to see if Champagne is going to be able to get some area of effect damage here. Nice. Gets the fire down as well. Watch out for the Magneto ultimate. He's able to dodge at least some of it. Invisible Woman also being invested as well. But here comes the Human Torch. He's going to try and ignite as many members of Temple as he can. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage, weaken enough of them to help Thunder and Koofy get some kills as well. Skyjet Pink will clean up the rest. And that's going to be a full team wipe yet again here for the Jaguars. 2.5 minutes remain. And the checkpoint is within reach. Take a water break. $90 meters now eclipsed. They only need 17 more here to take game 2. A little bit of a cheeky flank there on the side of Skyjet Pink. I wonder if we'll be able to find anything from behind. Champagne, doing his best to bob and weave. Look at the movement. Nicely done. Stays alive, and Skyjet Pink was able to get 1 before finally being traded out. We'll hop on board with Mammon here. Remaining tank here on the point. Got to keep the contest going. Thunder's going to go down. So will Comic. A double kill from Moon Knight. Mammon's finally able to get the trade. But it's going to be very weak here as no healers are remaining here for the Jaguars. He's going to do his best to just try and be a nuisance as they wait for the rest of AU to come back from spawn. 1.5 minutes remaining and only 17 meters are in the Jaguars' way. This is it. Probably the final team push to try and make this happen. Augusta University just trying to get a different angle of attack, giving themselves the best chance. Here we go. Little sneaky flank from Kufi as all the members of AU went left. He went to go right back onto the point, pushed from head on. Ultimate will now be invested to try and just deal some damage and maybe some pushback. Not quite as effective as it could have been. Need to be careful for this Punisher. He's able to do so much damage. Magneto takes out Sky, and that's going to be brutal. Huge Doctor Strange ultimate. That's perfect from Mammon. Perfect combo as Mr. Fantastic and the Human Torch are going to be able to do so much damage now with them stuck in place. 30 seconds remain. If they can just get this last member taken care of, and they will, they should be able to start moving the objective. 20 seconds remain, and they are moving the point. When members of Temple have respawned, they're going to be able to get another chance at this defensive stronghold. Skyjet Pink with another kill. Boom from Mammon and Comic. Kufi's able to get another as well. One more member here that can contest, and it's not going to be enough.
3, 2, 2.
And Jaguars will take game 2 to go up 2-0 in this best of 3 series. Back-to-back MVP performances from Skyjet Pink. Does that say 43-7? Oh my goodness. Let me take a look at that final scoreboard. Champagne with 50-7. Good grief. A 30k damage game here from Sky. Basically 30k from Champagne as well. 70k damage block. 70k damage block from Sky as well. Not to mention back-to-back 40k plus healing from both of the AU supports. Beautiful team effort here. 23 final hits from Skyjet Pink. I mean, my goodness. Banger of a map yet again. And Augusta University is just one game away from starting the season off with a dub here on Marvel Rivals. We'll go back to another quick break as we wait for the map bans and picks to go into effect. And when we come back, Augusta University will be on match point here on the first Marvel Rivals game of the semester. Don't go anywhere. This might be a thrilling finale. Be right back after this. Welcome back to Game 3 here for the Marvel Rivals roster. We are going to be going to Midtown playing the mode Convoy. Here's some of the first picks and bans. Augusta University not changing up anything too crazy. We're going to do Venom again for the first pick, and we're going to protect Emma Frost. We are banning Penny Parker. First time we've banned that character so far tonight. And protect Magneto. Also the first time we've protected Magneto, I believe. Same straight 3 that we've seen in the past. They actually protected Rocket Raccoon. That used to be our second ban. So they're going to protect Namor. Ooh, that could be good for our side as well. But they're going to ban Gambit, ban Phoenix yet again. And they do use their last ban on Loki.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Augusta University will be starting on defense yet again. Reminder, AU is up 2-0 in this best of 3. We are on match point. If we win this game, we will take this series 3-0 versus Temple.
Before you attack, get ready.
Looks like we did have a substitute come in, so Tito's now going to be in for Caffey, who was running Mr. Fantastic on some of the previous games. We knew that was going to happen.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Starting on defense, Augusta University. We're going to hop on board with Champagne here, who had some of the highest damage last map as well. It was somebody came a little bit of a flank here. We're going to have to back up, take care of that. Mammon is going to be able to take out the Magic. It was pretty disruptive there in game 1, if you remember. Video. Who is this video playing? How am I forgetting this character? Oh, it's Hawkeye. Hawkeye being used. That's going to be the first time we've seen that tonight. Some pretty game-wrecking potential if you can consistently hit headshots. So that's something we need to watch out for. Jaguars. Nice. I love the Human Torch being able to do some area of effect damage and also be in the air. Skyjet Pink has actually switched to Iron Man here for this map, and is also going to be able to get a lot of damage done there as well. Surely they take out the Rural Zero there. Yep, they will. Like a Doctor Strange ultimate is going to be invested here. Hawkeye ultimate will be invested as well. That's going to take out 4 members of the Jaguars instantaneously. Skyjet Pink, the only one left alive, and he's going to be hiding. Looks like best of 5. So far, Temple has been able to get a decent amount of progress. We're already halfway past checkpoint 1. They still have 3.5 minutes to work with, so Augusta University is going to need to do a little bit more to slow them down here. Now, last time we saw they were able to slow them down all the way pretty much at the goal line. So this Hawkeye video is already starting to do a lot of damage for them, which we knew was going to probably be the case. Skyjet Pink trying to bring them back in it. Does some decent damage. This crosshair from Tito is insane. Is everybody else seeing this? I'm just gonna let it ride for a second here. There's no way he's actually using this. He has the dot. I mean, it takes up a whole character. Am I tripping? Chat. Surely no one else plays with a crosshair like this. I'm actually flabbergasted. 2 minutes remain now. Another Doctor Strange ultimate. That's going to make things real difficult. Star-Lord's going to get a kill onto Thunder there on the Ultron. Champagne's going to go down as well. Tito doing his best to try and keep Mammoth and Comic alive. Will eventually go down. And this is going to be even more progress here for Temple University. They are going to be under 2 minutes, but they'll get a time boost once they hit this next checkpoint, which they will. Champagne on the Blade. Haven't seen this one before. This is one of the newer characters. I don't believe was in last season when we were competing. Oh, they almost got the pick. Okay, they do. Tito on the Doctor Strange is going to be able to finish off. That was really great damage here from Champagne to get that pick. Yeah, this 6-shooters puts in work, huh? Comic's able to get a kill. Might invest the Invisible Woman ultimate as well if we can get everybody clustered here onto the point. So far, they're going to be keeping their distance. Sky on the Winter Soldier as well. With back-to-back MVPs looking to continue that. Give me a kill for the Star-Lord's coming in on the left side here for Temple. It's going to be very annoying if they don't get that taken care of. Ultimate's going to be used. They finally are having to give up so much map presence, but Mammon is able to get a double kill here onto the point. Gets another kill as well. This could be a fourth. Oh my goodness, Mammon going on an absolute rampage here on the point. Single-handedly basically kept them off of it. And it's going to start moving this progress backwards little by little as we approach a minute remaining. Frost ultimate is going to be invested here. Is going to block a lot of these projectiles, deal some healing as well. Another Doctor Strange ultimate going to be invested here. But Mammon could have a potential opportunity. Oh, the Rocket ultimate is going to keep everybody alive here. Nobody will be able to go down until they destroy that. Luna ultimate is going to provide some healing as well. But Mammon's going to be caught out here by the Captain America. Namor is going to go down as well. So, Tito is going to be the last one left alive here with Comic. But even he's going to be left alone with only 30 seconds left. It doesn't look like they're going to be able to get a contest. Oh my gosh, they will. Doctor Strange ultimates being exchanged by both sides now. 1.5 meters basically remaining with 15 seconds left. Mammon able to get a contest here. There's 7 seconds left, but even with them on point, they'd start the overtime ticker.
Score is 0, 2, 3. Time to switch things up. Including
So they were able to get all the way across the distance, but they had 6 seconds left. If Augusta University can do it
this one.
faster, they'll take it. Match point right here. Do a quick tab check here.
Before you attack, get ready.
Skyjet Pink leading the lobby with damage yet again. 17 and a half healing. 17 and a half K, excuse me, from Thunder. Only 6 final hits there from Sky,
The battle starts in 5, 4,
but still a very
2, 1.
well played performance already. We got to hop on board with the Mr. Crosshair himself. Someone needs to tell me the reasoning behind it. And the fact that it's not like up and down, it's like canted. And he got the first blood. Okay. You know what? I'll just sit back and watch. Let me observe and learn. As Tito does his thing. Skyjet Pink is able to get a kill onto the group there. It's going to get rid of one of their big... Oh, the res comes in from Rocket, though, immediately, so he'll be right back into the fight. Pretty fast progress here so far. Only pretty much a minute taken off the clock, and we're already about to hit checkpoint 1. This is the choke point, though, where things get a little slowed down here. Thunder able to get a sneaky kill onto the Captain America there. Ooh. Looks like Tito might finally be caught out here. He's going to be separated from his healers for just a second here. Can he get that kill? He will. Thunder will actually be able to get it. And Sky, oh, on the Namor. It's not going to be able to do enough. Tito still here on the point. Thunder gets another kill onto the Groot. And Tito's just been so disruptive here on the point so far. Him and Thunder, the dynamic duo, keeping him alive and him soaking up as much damage as he can. They're going to be able to take out one of their healers as well, as Froggy will go down here for Temple. Make that a double kill. They're able to take out Rocket Raccoon. The ultimate is still here, though, so they're not going to be able to take out these last two until they get rid of the device. There it goes, finally down. More progress will be done. They're going to be able to take out the Hawkeye as well. And Tito on an absolute heater right now on the point. Can't be stopped. The Doctor Strange portal is there for the contest. They're able to take out Doctor Strange and the Star-Lord in short order before Thunder finally goes down. But that'll be checkpoint 1. Add another minute to the clock. We're past 4 minutes. Plenty of time to work with. Damage being blocked. I wonder if anybody's on a sneaky flank yet again here. Could be Thunderbob. Goes face to face, 1v1 with Star-Lord here on the left side of the point. Captain America ultimate going to go ahead and be used to try and move Augusta University off their power positions here, as they are already 50% of the way to checkpoint 2. I'll tell you what, this Crosshair, I know it might be tough to watch, but Tito is putting in some absolute work with it so far. Hammond trying to stay alive here in the Invisible Woman ultimate, but it's not going to be enough as Hawkeye will invest their ultimate. Video going absolutely nuclear right there for Temple. Here comes Sky on the Nabor. He's going to be one of the last members there to contest. And this choke point has severely slowed down the Jaguars' push here. Nice Doctor Strange ultimate. That's going to catch a lot of the squishies there. Very weak. Surely we can connect on a couple more kills, and we will. That's going to pave the way for a lot more progress to be made here. Ooh, getting this Hawkeye. He's so good, but he's finally going to get away. Take out the Groot walls that are going to slow down some of these team fights and retreats. Ooh, we got a member Captain America weak there. Tito's in the fray, has to back up. Healing is there, keeps him alive for now. And Comic is able to get the kill. On a 1, Hawkeye will be able to get the trade. Rocket Raccoon ultimate is invested. Thunder's able to get another kill, make that another one. 4 now down. Panic ultimate almost being used here by Captain America. Yeah, I don't think that was the most efficient usage there. Skyjet Pink's going to be able to take him out in short order. And now we're on our way to the last checkpoint. 2.5 minutes remaining. Some nice poke damage here from Thunder as well. Gets behind enemy lines. Could take out the Star-Lord here. Stays near the health package. So going to stay alive, but the damage is there. Gets fast to the healers. Will stay alive for a moment longer. Oh, nice damage there from Doctor Strange. They could be able to find the Groot out in the open here. That's going to be 3 dead. All at the same time. Temple University caught reeling. And the Jaguars, with still 2 minutes on the clock, are going to be able to push this all the way pretty much to the goal line. It'll be a last-ditch effort to contest here for Temple. Nice kill from Tito. Star-Lord ultimate from behind, though. That could deal some decent damage to the Jaguars here on point. Oh, my goodness. It doesn't look like it'll matter. Eye of Agamotto will force another appearance. Cloak and Dagger ultimate. That'll deal some nice tick damage here on the point, on the objective. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Here's Thunder dealing some more damage from behind enemy lines. Temple did enough to slow down Augusta University. They're going to have to reconvene here from the spawn point. Here we go. Pretty much the final team push here as 40 seconds tick away here on the game clock. Tito doing his best to just be a nuisance here on the point. Rocket got immobilized. That's going to be really bad here for the Jaguars. They are able to take out... Oh, not quite yet. They're not able to take out Rocket's device until much later into the team fight. A lot of damage has been invested. But Thunder with the double! Huge ultimate from Thunder. Should be able to get a triple kill here as well. It will take out Rocket. That's huge. Oh my gosh, he's going to get the quad feed. Quad from Thunder. Late game heroics. Unofficial team wipe as the rest of the members will come back from respawn, but it's not going to be enough. They are able to get onto the point, but the time was in their favor for Temple. So we're going to go to overtime here in round 3. And the show goes on. Another tab check here. 36k damage, 34 and 6 showing here from Tito, who's having an amazing game off the bench, subbing in for Kufi, doing some phenomenal work, but not to be overshadowed by Skyjet Pink, 43 and 6 with 24 final hits. My goodness. Thunder has been such a nuisance in the backline here for Temple. But Tito's actually going to be the first one to go down here. Champagne is going to be able to get him up using Rocket's ability, but that could be bad news. Champagne will now get taken out. Nice pick from the Hawkeye on the side of Temple. Oh, almost got the pick onto the Groot. Would have been very nice. Gets rid of the Ox, though. Some more of that damage over time. Oh, should be able to take out this Rocket Beacon. No free reses for you. And might be able to get the kill on the backline as well. Is caught alone and will be able to. That's beautiful work. Clears out the backline, paves the way for Augusta University to move even further. The overtime burner is already in effect as there was only a minute on the game clock. So it's just a sprint to see how far each team can go with the allotted time. They should get more time if they're able to reach the first checkpoint. Here comes the Doctor Strange portal to try and do a last-minute contest. Damage dealers need to be very critical here. Beautiful Doctor Strange ultimate to limit everybody's movement, slow it down, and Thunder. Oh my goodness. Just farming. Triple kill for Thunder as the last-minute contest was not going to be enough. Checkpoint 1 will go the way of Augusta University. Oh, and they actually don't get more time here in overtime. I guess it's because we are in round 3. So they have just a little bit left on the overtime burner. Any meter could mean the difference between the game win. Oh my goodness, Tito. You mad lad. Skyjet Pink as well on the Namor, who could be investing his ultimate here pretty soon, depending on how this choke point shakes out. This is great progress here. The tanks have just been able to hold them at bay, and the objective has been able to make its way farther and farther up. And here's where the real damage is going to be dealt. Namor ultimate is going to be invested, is able to take out one. Tito gets rezzed. More damage being invested. Mammon able to get a kill as well as the tanks continue their onslaught here on the front lines. One of the healers now down. That's going to make the rest of these easy pickings. Oh, Tito. Have mercy. Checkpoint 2 now acquired here for AU. They might go all the way. This overtime ticker is just barely hanging on. If Augusta University steps off the objective for like half a second, it's over. Huge ultimate! They combine the Doctor Strange ultimate with the Namor, and they're able to get a ton of splash damage for it. 4 kills, make that 5. As the last member of Temple is going to be Froggy Noir on the Cloak and Dagger will remain, and Tito will continue to harass them there at the spawn point. Finally, we'll go down. And here they go, on the doorstep of moving it all the way across. With just the overtime ticker, Groot very weak here. I don't know if they're going to be able to get some healing done on him. Looks like they will. In fact, he's going to be able to kill on Sky. That's huge for Temple. Thunder was able to get some decent damage on the backlines. Has to jump across to get back into the range of his healers. Was able to do just that. Skyjet Pink with another kill off a respawn. This is nice damage from Mammon here as well. Oh, and they hopped off. But that is pretty much a perfect overtime round from Augusta University. Is able to make it all the way across, and now Temple only has 1 minute and 6 to match that distance. Another tab check here. 63-8 with 50k damage. No one else has even hit 40 on the map. This guy's an animal. Absolute animal. On defense now, Augusta University just has to get him off the point after 1 minute and 6 seconds. Surely. This crosshair still just baffles me. But it's been working, so you know what? He can do what he wants, I guess. Wow, nice pick on the Moon Knight there from Sky. He had some great positioning. They didn't even check it. Ooh, good onks. And he's going to get his get back. Immediately trades his own death after being rezzed. But our own Rocket will do the same thing for Sky. Bring him right back into it. 30 seconds remain on the game clock. And on the overtime ticker, AU is able to go all the way from checkpoint 1 to pretty much the last inch of the map. Can Temple hold off that long? Ooh, another pick on the Sky. But Thunder has now tried his hand at the Hawkeye. Will be taken out. And Gemini on the Moon Knight going absolutely massive here for Temple. They will be able to get the team wipe. Overtime ticker is in effect. So all Augusta University needs is basically one team fight win to sweep them off of the point before they make it all the way across. Oh my gosh, Doctor Strange portal is going to be here. First kill comes in. Mammon is able to get even more kills in. That's great damage here from Skyjet Pink on the Iron Man, but this Groot is able to stay alive. Great healing. Boom. Double kill there on the ultimate from Skyjet Pink, and that should just about do it. There's one more contest, but it's not going to be enough. And ladies and gentlemen, that will complete the 3-0 sweep of Temple University by Augusta University. GG's, Temple University. That's 3 back-to-back MVP games in a row for Skyjet Pink as he finishes maybe with his best game of the night. Let me see this final scoreboard here. Let me read it for just in case y'all don't see this absolute insanity. 70-10 with 36 final hits. He has more final hits than anybody on Temple's eliminations. That's insanity. Pure and utter dominance from Tito, Mammon, Thunder. Wonderful team performance, and you cannot start the season on a higher note than a 3-0 sweep. We love to see it. Shout outs to the Marvel Rivals roster. They were absolute demons tonight. Not to mention, our Super Smash Brothers team also completed their sweep. I believe it was the best of 3, so they won 2-0 versus Warner University. So both teams that played on Tuesday tonight finished with a dub. You'll love to see it. Tune in. I believe our next match is going to be on Valorant, but that has been rescheduled. So be sure to follow us in our Discord server and our Instagram. We'll be making sure to update you guys on the latest times. Our story will always have the link to our Twitch channel, which you are now watching, to make sure you guys know when we are competing next. But without further ado, that will be it for all of our esports content this evening. I've been your host, Noah Bowers. And I am so excited to be back here for the spring 2026 semester. I hope you guys are ready for an exciting season because I know I am. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one.